If you are in the top 10 students in your class, will you get a job in USA? Not really. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another Ask Yudi episode. Thank you for sending all the questions. Alright, let's start with the first question. Can you please highlight about conditional offer letter and unconditional offer letter? I'm assuming this is related to admits from college. Conditional admits basic sometime, it depends. Probably your letter will tell you what it means, but conditional means that hey, we like your application, we like your profile, here's an admission, but the catch is that you have to take 2 extra classes because you do not have that in your bachelor's class or bachelor's degree. Or we like your profile, here's an admission, but you also have to take English class before you actually start your master's. So that's kind of a conditional admit. They might also do a conditional admit saying that here's an admit, but you need to provide your proof of fund and then we will approve your admit. So that's basically putting a condition for an admit that you agree to that condition and you fulfill that condition. That's fine. Unconditional is basically just a regular admit where they just give you an admit. So that's an unconditional admit. Next question is how difficult it is to find an on-campus job as an undergrad. Do universities prefer master student? Not at all. They would rather prefer undergrad students than master students. Here's why. Because typically when you join an on-campus job, it's like a real job. It's not like just job. It's like a real job where especially if you're doing a really good job, they want you to stay for a longer time so that they don't have to train somebody else if you leave. For master students, they know that they got only 2 years, sometimes only a year and a half, and for undergrad it's typically 4 to 5 years. So if you're gonna stay for 4 years, they prefer someone who's gonna stay 4 years over someone who's gonna stay only 2 years. So there's no such thing that they only prefer master students. The only catch would be if you're applying for like a technical position and that master students have higher skill set and experience, then that can overrule that law where they don't have to train somebody because it's already trained and he can next day he can start working. And in your case, you probably is totally fresher and don't know. So that might be the case, but if you are good enough, I think you will be totally fine. Next question is really good question. If you are in the top 10 students in your class, will you get a job in USA? Not really. There's no such thing like as a topper, first topper, second topper. There's no such thing as topping the class. Nobody really cares about if you're a topper or not. Everybody pretty much get the same grade. Every other student you will find will be a topper because everyone will score the same thing. So it's not like really a topper or not. The question really is if you're in a top 10 and if you really have a good connection with your professor and your professor knows you, and when company reaches out to professor saying that hey, I have some interns position available, do you have your students to recommend? And if that student and if your professor has a good relationship with you and likes you, then that's an added advantage case for you that you will get a job or interview or hire and over other students. But just being a top 10 students has nothing to do with you getting a job in United States. Sorry to crush your dream, but that's the reality. Next question is why don't you try your college hairstyle? I don't think Caitlin is gonna like it anymore. I think she prefers my short hair. That's why. And also long hair is really messy, and then a lot of time I have to go to conferences and I'm a board of director, so I have to present really nice. And when I was a college kid, I didn't really care. I would wear anything, I would dress up anyway, so it's very easy. but now I'm a little more professional, so I can't do that. Next question is, what's the most important factor, ranking versus location? In my opinion, location matters the most compared to ranking. Now here's the thing, if you get Stanford versus something which is in Silicon Valley, I would choose Stanford. That's an obvious, right? Like if you get top 20 colleges or top 15 colleges and versus a good location colleges, I would choose top 15 because they will have a higher contacts with the companies, and I'm assuming your ultimate goal is to get a good job. So in that case, yes. But if it is like just good ranking, like top 25, and then you have a very good location like a San Jose State versus some high ranked college, I would choose San Jose State because the companies are all around. So it's all about you working hard. And then, there are other factors too, money and college life and all of that. So for me, it was always location. I wouldn't choose ranking over location. Next question is, have you ever asked, do you speak Indian or is just a meme? Yes, I have been asked that. In fact, they say, do you speak Indian or what language is that, Indian? So they do say that. So yeah, it's funny. Funny that you asked that, and now that I remember it, I think they did say that. Do you speak Indian? Hindu? Or they say, do you speak Hindu? But it's funny. I mean, it's cute. They don't know what language we speak. And especially we speak so many languages, which is awesome. Final question for this video is, any tips for incoming undergraduate computer science students for a lovely start? Since you're an undergrad student, you're gonna have a lot of time. You have 8 semesters, most likely, if you don't screw up. Then otherwise you will have 5 years, which is 10 semesters. But you will have a lot of time. So enjoy your time on campus. Get involved on campus. I highly recommend you to go and get involved on campus. Join different clubs. Go to different events. That's one thing you need to do. Make relationship. Make a lot of friends. Build a professional network, which will help you grow. Join a lot of or participate in a lot of coding competitions and hackathons and business competitions. If you are really interested in particular hobby, join that club. So those are my prime tips for students. One is to be involved on campus as much as possible, participate in events as much as possible, participate in coding competition, business competition as much as possible, make friends and make relationship. Build your professional network, build relationship with your professors and different departments on campus, and enjoy your time. 4 years in United States as a college student, I wish I had that. You will have a lot of opportunity to lead, do a lot of things on campus, so make sure to use every single of them. Don't be the herd mentality, don't follow the crowd, do something else, do what you really want to do. If you have a chance to lead, don't hesitate and just lead. That's really important, because a lot of time us Indians will always follow Indian groups. We will always stay in that one community, which is great, but I think you come here to get experience, to get that American culture experience, study experience, education experience, then explore that area, and go to different multicultural clubs and just make friends. I think that would be my biggest advice to do a lovely start. Also, don't forget to hustle. I mean, you have to work hard. Don't screw up your assignments. Those are like by default, you will work it out, but these are other things which you need to focus on. I hope this was helpful. I keep sending your question, #AskYudiche in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram to send me your questions. I will see you guys in the next video. Until our next episode, keep smiling and keep hustling.